Hi YouTube, Marauders here, and I'm gonna give you some tips on choosing the best Nerf gun to play with your kids. Now, the first important thing to note is that a Nerf gun needs to be primed before it can be shot, so you have to pull a spring on it before you can shoot it. So if you're planning to let your kid handle the gun, always make sure that it takes substantial strength to prime a gun. You can't just let any kid take it and expect them to be able to play with it. Now the other thing is, would you like to use darts or would you like to use discs? Generally they're the same, it's just that, well, the discs are like mini frisbees, so they tend to fly a bit farther and slower, while darts are, well, darts are darts. So what gun should you choose if you want to play with your kids? Well, there's a lot of variety to choose from. Instead of thinking of what design a gun is, try and go for what feature of a gun you want. You have a normal gun that just shoots a single dart. Then you have small guns that also shoot a single dart. Then you have small guns that able to shoot multiple darts. Then you have a gun where it is able to store multiple ammos inside the gun itself and shoot relatively fast. And of course you have the magazine driven guns, which you put a bunch of ammo inside here and then you fire it off like a actual gun. And of course you have the monsters. This is a gun that holds 30 discs inside of it and you just basically go crazy. And of course it sounds like great fun. While it's tempting to just get the biggest, most badass gun you can find, because hell, they shoot a lot and they shoot it really fast, and you can't beat the coolness of that. But the problem here is, after you finish shooting all those darts or this, someone has to pick them up, and yeah, the more you fire with such a big gun like this, you probably be emptying the clip within 10 seconds, and you're gonna waste the next 5 minutes trying to pick up this and reloading them. It's now your turn to play with the Nerf gun.
Yeah.
But you have to reload all the bullets yourself, okay?
No.
So, probably not too fun. The other problem with these big guns are that, well, if you think the problem with these small ones was because that the kids can't pull this, yeah, I guess how wide an arm span your kid is gonna need in order to just prime a gun that's so big. My recommendation for your first Nerf gun is actually always has been this. This is the Nerf Jolt. Now the reason why I always recommend this as the first Nerf gun for anyone to get is that, first of all, this thing's cheap. This is like the cheapest Nerf gun you can buy, and for the price you pay for it, this thing is actually very efficient. It shoots well, it shoots far, and you don't waste too much time reloading. It's just plug the bullet in, and you can, if you have many bullets, you can just, well, pick up another bullet and just start shooting it. So it's a very efficient gun, and for the price you pay for it, not only can you buy more guns, it also leads into the second recommendation, which is always buy more ammunition. This gun comes with 3 bullets. You really want to just shoot 3 rounds at your kid, at each other, and stop to pick up bullets, or worried about bullets rolling into your under your couch? No! Buy a few cheap guns, spend the money on buying some extra darts. Then you can have more time shooting each other instead of worrying about losing darts or, well, picking up darts. After all, that's what you're buying the guns for, right? You just want to play with your kids. Okay, so I hope this short video helps you deciding which gun to buy to play with your kids. And here's one final piece of advice: aim below the neck. Now, not only is that's the usual safety rule, because you don't want to shoot someone in the eye or something, even though you're most likely just sting quite hard unless you actually directly hit someone in the eye. But not only is that important, but the other important thing is significant others usually have an issue when they see their children being shot in the head multiple times by a semi-automatic Nerf gun. So aiming below the neckline is usually okay with them. Okay, so have fun and be safe.